Oh, it's the Hurls. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of all these buildings that I have built in Minecraft. There are at least 7 different places and 7 different buildings I have built in this world. So I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of them. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, we're going to start over here. This brick, well, I guess you could say stone little feature here. This is a water slide. As you guys can see, it's really well constructed. I do have a pool at the bottom, so that's really nice. And of course, I have a lifeguard safety area over here with some posts coming down to support it. And then moving over here, if you follow this brick path, this is a restaurant. So you guys can see we do have a nice little fire over here. This is a bar area, nice TV over here, little fountains to dispense beers, and this is our entry point over here. We do have some iron windows around here to make it look a little nice. This was actually an add-on I did, and this is a little, what do you like a dispensary window, I guess you could say, where they give out your food. Let me know down in the comments what that's called, because I cannot remember for the life of me what it is. But that's what this is right here. Now, going outside, this is an outdoor seating area. There's seating for, you got 2 on this side. You have seating for 12 here, which is actually pretty big. Nice little umbrella right here, of course made out of wool, because why not. And this is a dartboard, really nice. So anytime anyone gets bored, just throw a couple of tridents or some arrows at this thing, see if you guys can get a bullseye. It's a nice little activity. I do plan to make some more on this world, or in this world I should say. So that's pretty nice. Right over here, this is a like I say, like a dot kind of house in a way, but it's not actually a house. So you guys can see I do have a nice boat over here. This is completely custom, which is really nice. Right, this gray area, this is your motor. It goes down. This is where I guess the propellers would be. Got some lighting front and back, so it's really nice. Seating for, you could probably fit at least 9 people here. Sitting next to the, I probably sit 6 next to the motor, 3 up in the front. Here's the captain's area, the chair. There's no chair there, but you get the point. Right here is a lighthouse. That's really nice. Of course, made out of brick. And over here, this is our first of our 3 houses I'm going to be touring. So it's got a nice brick entry, some trapdoors to prevent anyone from falling in the water. So let's go ahead and hop in, and I'm going to go through this door right here on the right. This is bedroom number 1. Nice lighting throughout. Of course, you got a bookshelf as well, so that's really nice. Let's go to our left, and we have a nice kitchen over here. Of course, you got a stove, a pantry, sink, really nice tripwire hooks. I love these cabinets, by the way. These are barrels, I believe. That's what the game calls them, I think. Really nice. Moving over here, this is the first bathroom. So really nice. You got a sink here. I don't have a tripwire hook for it. Right here is our toilet. I do plan to dig this up and put a slab stone underneath it, make it look like an actual, like, resemble a toilet in a way. But it's what I did for now. I probably am gonna change it, maybe. Over here we got a nice shower, overhead dispenser, except I don't have a button for it. So, oops. I'll add that at some point. So that's really nice. Then making our way to the left, close to the stairs, we have another bedroom. You can sleep 2 here. It would be a little hard to sleep with this person right here, but if you can make it work, you can make it work, I guess. At some point I might just get rid of that bed because I do have these 2 bricks here, which is going to be covering something upstairs. So of course we got some more bookshelves, and by the way, all of these bedrooms on the main floor do have green carpet, just FYI, and you probably just saw the green carpet over here. And over here, and I was actually kind of lying because I completely forgot this room is the only room downstairs that has blue carpet. That's, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I'm gonna like the concept of this room. This is a Harry Potter room, so I guess you could count this as bedroom number 2. So that's really nice. More books over here, and do have trap doors so you can, you know, say hi to people in case anyone got accidentally trapped in this room. You do have some windows over here, so at least you're not feel like you're not dying in a coffin in there. Moving on upstairs, I do need to make this entry a little narrow because, well, you're never gonna know to go straight. But I'm gonna come back to this room in a minute. So I'm gonna make our way left, and we have another bathroom. Dual sinks. I don't have any tripwire hooks yet again, so just have to make it work with what I can do. I do have some trap doors here, so. And again, you got another walk-in shower. Again, missing a button. So yeah, it's something I'm gonna add yet again. Of course, you do have a window in here, which kind of feels pointless, but oh well, you'll get used to it if you decide to live in this house. By the way, this place is going for like $330,000, but I'm just joking at this point. And here we have our closet. Really nice. We got some armor stands. We have some diamond. I think this is netherite. I just don't know what this is. I know this is diamond. I'm just not sure what this is. I think this is iron. I'm pretty sure this is iron. So that's really nice. Making our way over here, we do have another. This is the final bedroom. This is bedroom number 3. So another nice bedroom. Do have some glass windows so you guys can see into this room over here. I'm gonna come back to this is the room I'm gonna showcasing next. More books. I do plan to dig these windows out over here just because it just doesn't look right to me, but something I'll do in the future. This room over here, we do have, this is our living room over here. So got some surround sound speakers over here going all the way around. Really nice. And this is the final bathroom of the house, and the second bathroom upstairs. Again, toilet and sink as usual. Another walk-in shower, and yet again, just like last time, I did not add any switches or buttons. So I feel stupid for doing that, but that is going to conclude the house tour. Oh no, wait a minute. There was one room I told you I was going to come back to. Remember? Let me show you it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a reading room. As you guys can see, we do have books on these 4 sides. Some nice brick pillars on these 2 sides and some trap doors. Walls over here. So, and this is like a little room if you wanted to sit and eat, or to sit and read a book. And you guys may have saw some black stained glass on the right side when I came upstairs. This is a fireplace, so that's really nice. This was a feature I was a little nervous about, but I feel like it works really, really well here. So this is going to conclude this house here. So we still have 2 more houses left to go. Let's go and get into them. So our second house that we're going to be touring is my penthouse. So you guys can see we do have ocean view penthouse here, and this is colored dye. This is colored text. I did not know this until now, but if you put a sign here, you can actually change the color of the text, which I think is really cool. So this is going up. This side is going down. So let's go ahead and make our way up. Going up the up elevator. It's a pretty tall elevator, but not sure what this is doing here. That's weird. Now what you'll find is this is not a huge penthouse, but I made it work. And I think it was a really, really cool idea. So we're gonna move on to the room right here on our left. This is the first bedroom. No, this is the first bathroom, pardon me. I believe there are two in this house, in this penthouse. Nice. Not a walk-in shower, but you do have a little room where you can access the shower. And this time, I remembered to add a switch for the shower. So, yay! I finally accomplished something I didn't do in the other house. I was a complete dumb fuck over. So, and what you'll find that almost every room is connected to each other. So, you're gonna be confused if you just follow this path here all the way left. This is the living room. A huge TV here, nice dining table, nice white carpet, big old flat screen TV here. This is the kids' bedroom. Yes, the kids' bedroom off the living room. It seems like a really odd choice there, but it looks good at least. Got some books over here, got some shelves, got a nice chest. There's only one bed here, and the TV is fairly small. I couldn't actually figure out how to make the TV go from here all the way over here. It just wasn't working out. I think I need to push that wall back, but if I push that back, I'm blocking out that door, so. Oh well, it is what it is. At least people who are going to be laying in bed here are actually going to be able to see the TV, so. Leaving this room, we're going to go to the room next door. This is the master bedroom. Nice. This is not a TV, by the way. This is no, this is not a TV. Well, it can be a TV. This is supposed to be a desk, but I never gotten around to finishing it. But I do plan to put like some, not brick, I'm probably just gonna put some trap doors along all these bricks, along all these, no, just along this side right here on the carpet, just to add a little bit of privacy to it, because what I have here is just odd. I do have a nice lamp right over it, so. And this was another painting that just didn't come out as well as I thought. Let me look at it. On this side you can see like half of it. Well, you can see one half of it, but on this side you get to see the whole thing. So just depending on where you want to lay in bed, it's either gonna be okay experience or a really like what the hell experience, you know what I mean? Got some nice drawers here, and right over here this is our, but I made it work. Of course I got some sinks, and I pushed this wall here so I can incorporate the sinks. So I got the fridge here, the barrel here for storage, and a really nice stove. So let's go ahead and we're gonna move on to the final room. This is bathroom 2. So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath penthouse, so that's not too bad. got our toilet, sink, you know, the usual. I do feel like this is a little bit redundant because it's a bathroom. You're not really going to see posters there, but oh well. It looks decent at least. And over here, of course, you got a shower. Once again, I did add the switch. It looks really good there. So, that is our penthouse. We have one more place to show. I cannot... What's it? It was this one right here. This is our final room. I hope you enjoyed that break from me yelling at my dogs, but oh well. What else can I really do? They're dogs, what do you expect? And alright. That's besides the point, so let's move on to the final room. The final building we're going to be showcasing here. So, this is our cave house. Everything looks really, really nice. Got a nice big old fireplace here. Moving up here, we have a nice little reading room with the enchanted book, of course. This room I'm going to show in a minute because it's really cool. This entire house is basically it's basically just one room. And that's not all. Let's move on to the second floor. So, moving on upstairs, this is basically our storage room. As you guys can see, there's a lot of shelves here, but this is where the magic happens. We make our way to the third floor. This was a room that I intentionally thought of leaving until I blew this whole thing out. This is a theater room. Really, really nice, except it's missing a lot of lighting. So, in case you guys wanted to watch movies in there, you could. Big old flat screen TV, you got a nice little couch here, you can fit these two people in there. That's really, really nice. Now, I'm going to show you what was in that room off the reading room. So let's make our way back downstairs. We're going to go over here. This is our deck. Big old fireplace here. We cooked some stuff here. So that's really, really nice. Except that's all you can just really do. You just can only cook here, so enjoy what you got. That's all you can get. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the tour of all the buildings that I own. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Peace.